Been a lot of cool comic book announcements recently, and I want to go over them with you guys. We have 8 comic books from Marvel, DC, some of the indies as well. 8 comics in 8 minutes. These are all stuff that's coming out next year, dude. So let's start off with, we got to start off with this Daredevil series, man. So Daredevil, written by Stephanie Phillips with artwork from Lee Garbett, as you guys see there. And then if I'm scrolling down, yeah, just really cool seeing Stephanie Phillips get that love and support from Marvel. The fact that they trust her with an ongoing Daredevil title is really cool. Stephanie Phillips has just been killing it. Recently, I read Stephanie Phillips' new series at a distillery called Endeavor. It's kind of like, Lord of the Flies or Yellow Jackets on a boat out in the open sea, so that's really good. But yeah, Stephanie Phillips is just killing it. Lee Garbett has also been, grinding away, doing some really cool stuff. So the fact that they're coming together to do the newest ongoing Daredevil title, that starts in March 25th. So a decent bit away for that. But it looks like in this new volume, we're getting a new supervillain introduction. His name is Omen, and he's targeting Matt Murdock. So really excited about this. A new ongoing Daredevil title. I didn't pull the last volume, so I'm looking forward to adding this one to the pull list, I'm sure. Next up, let's talk about Iron Man. New Iron Man series starting up from writer Joshua Williamson with artist Carmen Carnero. Is this going to be my first ever Iron Man pull on the pull list, dude? Not the biggest Iron Man fan, just in general, typically, throughout my past. I've not read too much Iron Man. Him as a character, not my favorite, right? So whenever he's introduced or a main player in a story, it's kind of tough for me. But with Joshua Williamson behind the wheel, he's been killing it over at DC with the Superman title. He was on that Batman and Robin for a little bit. He's been doing a lot of good stuff over on the G.I. Joe side of things of the Energon universe. So if anyone is going to get me to pull an Iron Man title, it might be Joshua Williamson. So we're going to give this one maybe 2 or 3 issues to see if it lands for me, and then maybe potentially adding it to the pull list. But yeah, let me know if you guys are interested in this Iron Man series. How do people feel about Iron Man just in general? I'm not sure, but yeah, that's cool. Coming from Joshua Williamson on January 28th, Marvel Comics Iron Man #1. Let's move over to the DC side of things. Some of the Vertigo titles I want to talk about, but the most hyped one that I'm excited for is Peril of the Brutal Dark and Ezra Kane Mystery from writer Chris Condon and artist Jacob Phillips. One of my favorite comic book duos in the game. They've been grinding away kind of separately for a little bit, but it's really cool seeing them come back together. Obviously, they've done series together like That Texas Blood, the Enfield Gang Massacre, right? So this duo has worked together quite a bit of times. Jacob Phillips is currently doing the series Everything Dead and Dying out of Image Comics, a really good zombie story there. And Chris Condon's been grinding away, doing like Green Arrow, the recently, canceled the Green Arrow series, and then some of the indie stuff as well, like News from the Fallout I really enjoyed. So Chris Condon is really impressing me lately as a writer, and so is Jacob Phillips as an artist. So this is going to be a New York City 1941 based story. From what it sounds like, it looks like our main character here is kind of like a private detective, archaeologist kind of guy, kind of like an Indiana Jones type, maybe a little bit more of a spy slant towards that, I guess. So really excited to check the series out. The newest excitement, newest hotness from Vertigo coming February 25th. Big fan of this duo, so I'm really excited about that one. Universal Monsters, Phantom of the Opera from Tyler Boss and Martin Simmons. This is really hype for me, dude, because Universal Monsters has been killing it. The latest one that just ended, the Invisible Man series from writer James Tynion IV and artist Denis, really excellent. So Universal Monsters, they're just gonna keep it going, keeping the momentum going with the Phantom of the Opera. I don't know a dang thing about the Phantom of the Opera, but with Tyler Boss writing it and Martin Simmons on the art, I'm sure this one will be another great Universal Monsters title. Tyler Boss just got finished with an awesome horror slasher series called You'll Do Bad Things, and then Martin Simmons, of course, you might know his work from series like Department of Truth. He also did the Dracula Universal Monsters series with James Tynion IV as well. So yeah, the Phantom of the Opera coming February 18th. Pretty hyped for that. Bleeding Hearts #1, another DC Vertigo title. This is a zombie title, and it's got Dennis Camp writing it with Stepan Morian on the art. And if you guys haven't read 20th Century Men, the last time this duo worked together, you gotta check it out. It's so good. Like a superhero in a World War II kind of setting. Really kind of mind-bending and got a lot of, makes you question some things for sure. But that's no surprise with writer Dennis Camp. Series like The Ultimates, series like Absolute Martian Manhunter and Assorted Crisis Events out of Image Comics. So Dennis Camp is just really, really impressing me lately as a writer. And this is going to be a fun zombie story. It looks like it's 10 years after the fall of humanity. Zombies are like they've developed their own cultural practices, their own languages, their own society. And that's kind of the world that we live in here. So Bleeding Hearts, February 11th from DC Comics Vertigo. Really excited for the return of Vertigo. This title should be pretty fun. Dennis Camp writing it. I'm sure it's going to be a good read for sure, dude. So excited about that one. Couple more, new series to talk about, like Mad Cave Studios' Is Ted Okay? This is from friend of the show, Dave Chisholm. He's writing and drawing this one. Dave is on such a hot streak right now, doing stuff like Plague House, the series Spectrum out of Mad Cave Studios as well. Some work on High Strangeness out of Oni Press. So yeah, Dave Chisholm is just really, really killing it. No one grinds like Dave. He's really, really impressive. So this series, not exactly, sure what this one's going to be about, but it's going to be a paranoid existentialism of Severance with the cosmic sci-fi of Akira while exploring what happens when the act of help goes horribly wrong. So, okay, dude, sounds good to me. Just based on the cover, another example of Dave Chisholm's really impressive art style. And I just really love Dave Chisholm, dude. Congrats to Dave for another series. He's heading this one up, writing and drawing from Mad Cave Studios. Is Ted Okay? Really excited about that one. Definitely going on the pull list. Two more series to talk about. End of Life, another DC Vertigo title. This one is from writer Kyle Starks with artist Steve Pugh. Now, this duo has worked together in the past on a series called Peacemaker Tries Hard out of DC Black Label, I believe. And that was a really fun title. That was like, Peacemaker, it's kind of like the personality from the Peacemaker show. And just Peacemaker going on a little adventure. But I thought that Steve Pugh's artwork was really kind of fun. Really worked for a Peacemaker title. It seems like this one is all going to be about like a hitman assassination organization is going after the main dude who's like trying to move back home, I guess, and just trying to chill. But people keep coming after him. So he's got to like protect his town, I guess, something like that. But with the team of Kyle Starks and Steve Pugh, this one is definitely going on the pull list. I really like Kyle Starks, the writer. Stuff like, I Hate This Place. I really loved I Hate This Place. So yeah, Kyle Starks, he's just been killing it, and really excited to read his newest DC Vertigo title. This one comes out on February 18th, and I believe we have one more title to talk about. Star Wars Jar Jar #1. Okay, so Jar Jar returns, co-written by Jar Jar himself, Ahmed Best. So it's going to be co-written by the guy who played Jar Jar Binks in the original movie. I'm not too in tune with the Star Wars side of things on the comics. I've read a lot of the Darth Vader stuff, some Dr. Aphra stuff, but typically I'm not like the biggest Star Wars comic guy, but this one is really interesting to me because the writer, the original actor playing Jar Jar, getting a chance to kind of write the character in a comic book. So 8 comic books that look pretty interesting to me that I wanted to talk about and mention to you guys. If any of these sound interesting to you, let me know down in the comments. While you're down there, like and subscribe, really appreciate it. And let's go to the next topic.